Hey everyone, it's Jason here, and today I have an unboxing of the Apple Watch Series 5. So let's go ahead and get started. So the box does not look any different than previous generations. So this is an Apple Watch with one of the normal sport bands. Sport loops, which comes in a long box with a white Apple Watch embossed on the front. If we go ahead, open it up, and inside we have one box for the Apple Watch itself, and one box with the sport loop. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Apple Watch box first. And you can see on here as well that this is the gold aluminum casing. All right, so on the right hand side, we obviously have the watch itself. Comes in a nice case here that matches the rose gold finish. This is the 44mm version, and you can see that by the 44mm printed on the back of this nice felt package. You can go and pop the watch out. And here is the 44mm gold Apple Watch. So the major change with this generation is the always on screen. So we'll go and take a look at that in a moment. Put that there. Everything in here is just charger, cable, paperwork, nothing very exciting there. So we'll put that over here. And here we have the sport loop. So this is orange and pink sport loop, which we thought would go well with the gold Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and open this. Inside here, we have more paperwork. And the sport loop itself. So inside of the package, we have instructions on actually using the sport loop. So let's go and get it set up. The first thing I noticed when picking up the sport loop is it's very soft. It almost has a Velcro like feel. So we see the spiky end here. And if I were to put it like this, you see that it sticks pretty nicely. It feels really good. So if I imagine wearing this against the wrist, it should be pretty comfortable and not poke into your wrist at all. So let's go ahead and put the loop on the watch. So step one, it says to slide it in until you hear a click. So we will do that. It says adjust the band to fit close to your wrist for optimal performance. So you see, it's really easy to slide back and forth. So if I were to wear this on my wrist, and pull it in like this, and move it up. Very, very easy to adjust. Now this watch is for my wife, so she'll obviously want to adjust it for her. But this feels pretty comfortable. It feels very, very soft. I definitely like the smoothness and the softness of this more than the leather sport band. Sorry, the rubber sport band. So let's go ahead and turn on the Apple Watch Series 5. So this is the GPS version, and we can tell it's the GPS version by the color of the inside edge of the digital crown. So it matches the gold casing, which means it's a GPS version. The cellular version would have a red ring, such as the Series 4 model. So this is going to ask to pair the phone with the watch. We're not going to do that right now because we see it's going to get my iPhone XS Max. So I won't go any further here, but what I will do is talk a little bit more about the watch itself. So as I was mentioning, the big change with Apple Watch Series 5 was the always on screen. So what that means in practice is that when your watch is not in active use, your time piece, your time face, watch face will be shown with all your complications, but it will have not as bright of a display. And then when you raise your wrist up and look at it, it will become brighter. Inside, the Apple Watch Series 5 is pretty much identical to the Series 4. It has exactly the same S4 processor, although it's now called the S5. But in practice, there's no change in processing power, memory, etc. It's the same processor. Inside is the same battery, the same water resistance. So really, in practice, the only change between the Series 4 and Series 5 is the always on screen. So if you have a Series 4 like myself, upgrading to Series 5 probably is not going to be worth it unless you really value the always on screen that much. So that's really the Apple Watch Series 5. There's not much new aside from the always on screen and a few new watch band choices, especially for the Apple Watch Hermes. And we will be back with another preview of the Apple Watch once we have it all set up. So thank you for watching the unboxing, and I'll see you next time.